fuck is the feminist?
It's sickening. It's disgusting.
We are under attack by the same sick globalist agenda.
It's a government against its own people.
It's our politicians who invite the third world into our home to rape, torture, and murder our children.
Keir Starmer himself recently said that
the greatest
threat to the UK is Islamophobia, not Islam.
Where the fuck is the feminist? Where are they?
I mean, he's literally paying for them to come in and rape women and children.
I don't know why our governments are facilitating rape.
UK and now America are sacrificing their wives and daughters for diversity credit.
We are learning about
Robberies, assault, sexual assault, rapes, murders.
every single day.
The only way that these people got in are through leftist ideologies, leftist open borders, virtue signaling, DEI.
They want brownie points to other cultures that they're the good one.
What the fuck is going on?
We're here to fuck all the white girls, and fuck the government.
These are little girls, underage minors, being raped by gangs in our capital city.
Just how many grooming gangs have we got in London? You know exactly what I mean by that. These gangs of people that are grooming young girls for sex.
One of the major issues that is plaguing the British Pakistani community within the UK is the grooming gang scandal.
The grooming gang scandal has
been going on for decades.
It's the sort of gangs that groom young girls at a young age for sex. Exactly how much clearer do you want me to be?
They deny that there's a trend where the Pakistani men are disproportionately represented in these crimes.
Little girls up and down our country, little girls. The men who preyed on them were predominantly Muslim, generally either from Pakistan or of Pakistani heritage.
The feedback that I got from people from within my own community in terms of race and religion was that they are in denial. Actually, they find anyone even discussing Pakistani grooming gangs or Muslim grooming gangs very Islamophobic or racist. And I think it's unacceptable.
Look at the UK, for example.
We are seeing a rise, for example, in the West, especially where there's a large group of Islamic immigrants, of rape.
Women are scared to walk the streets of the UK right now. And you won't listen to them when they talk about it. You call them racist.
The demographic is significant.
There might be a common pattern. You just call people racist for talking about it.
Everybody who argues for mass deportations or who says, hey, we need to close our borders is a racist.
You can't be prejudiced if you're telling the truth.
It's the truth. They're afraid because these men do not respect women. Islam doesn't even see rape as a crime.
In Sweden, Afghans commit 69 times more rapes than Swedes. And Algerians commit 122 times more.
And it's not phobic to say that.
Islamophobia was created by the Islamists to fry the West's brain.
And your inability to have a difficult conversation about that is costing women and children their purity, their virginity, and their lives.
Little girls up and down our country, little girls.
This isn't isolated.
It's a pattern.
I want to bring attention to the international dehumanization of women across the planet by Muslim men.
This isn't isolated. It's a pattern.
I want to talk about Christian girls in Nigeria being kidnapped by Boko Haram, being raped and being killed.
নড়াইলে এক নারী ইউপি সদস্যকে সংঘবদ্ধ ধর্ষণের অভিযোগ উঠেছে।
নরসিংদী রায়পুরায় 3 সন্তানের জননী এক গৃহবধূ।
I want to talk about Christian girls, Sikh girls, Hindu girls.
Over 250 Hindu schoolgirls groomed, raped, filmed, blackmailed by powerful Muslim men connected to religious clerics.
I want to talk about Yazidi girls who were sold into sex slavery.
We have Yazidi women, we have Kurdish women, and we have Christians.
I want to talk about those Pakistani men all over the UK, taking girls, keeping them in rape gangs.
Over 1,400 white girls
raped by Muslim men,
by Pakistani Muslim gangs.
Things like consent don't exist.
Why does the culture of jihad hate women?
I've seen that Muslim men actually quote the Quran verbatim as their right to, beat their wives black and blue.
Domestic violence is enshrined in the laws of Islam. A husband has the right to beat his wife under Sharia.
Things like marital rape don't exist within the confines of Islam.
Divorce is only in the hands of men.
Things like consent don't exist within the confines of Islam.
To prove rape, you have to have four male witnesses.
All the way back from Muhammad's time, you can trace that this has been happening.
Even during Muhammad's time in the 7th century, men were encouraged.
Muhammad has been riling up his followers to go and conquer new territories and capture blonde-haired women.
The happy marital relationship is an obstruction for jihad.
We have your beautiful women, we have Kurdish women, and we have
The very origins of the hijab, it was to be able to differentiate as a marker between Muslim women and non-Muslim women.
A Muslim woman must cover every inch of her body because her body, any part of her body is considered aura, which means a sexual organ.
The women that they were visibly not Muslim women, all kinds of sexual violence would be perpetrated against those women. They say things like, this is what white girls are for. This is what white girls are for. This is religiously justified because you act like this. You are not virgins. You drink. You wear these kind of clothes. That's why you see elements of that appear in the grooming gang cover-ups as well, where disproportionately we see white working class girls being targeted. The verses of the Quran that were being used to justify the violence against them all kind of stems back to this hijab concept. I mean, we know that even in Islamic countries, when women are covered from head to toe, there's still sexual abuse and sexual violence. I've seen it firsthand in Mecca itself, which is the house of God.
Our new reality in Europe consists of frequent rapes, stabbings, killings, murders, shootings, even beheadings.
Sadly, the fight for women's rights is not won yet. Not outside Europe and also not inside Europe.
Former Chancellor Angela Merkel failed to close the borders of Germany and invited a flood of rapists, terrorists, and an irredeemable existential burden into our country.
Habibi, come to Germany!
This is von der Leyen.
Do you ever think about the cries of the mothers who cry at night because their children were raped or murdered by immigrants that you let in?
Everywhere, rape crimes are too often unpunished.
If there's one thing that's for sure, it's that we know, and our governments also know, that there is a link between mass migration and crime.
What will you do to make sure rape is criminalized equally all across the EU, and there is one justice system for all women?
Habibi, come!